So the seed that gets planted in our heart is not just the information. It's what it comes into our heart. And see, because the heart is the seed of our identity, whenever we receive the seed into our heart, we're always receiving it from the perspective of what does it look like when I put this into practice in my life. In the Logos, we get to perceive what God is like because we look at what Jesus was like and how he represented God in our lives. And then we're able to understand what this will look like in our heart when we put it into practice by faith, when we believe it, when we trust him, and we put it in practice. So we've got to realize that we can, now this is amazing. Be sure and get this, because so many times we think that we have the seed in our heart when we actually have it in our minds. Because we can actually lose or destroy the seed of the Rhema, of the living word of God in our heart. We have to realize that we can intellectually hold on to the intellectual word, the Rhema, of the literal word, while we lose or destroy the Logos, which means we still have the information, but the information is not bringing forth fruit because it's not in our hearts. It's just in our minds. I think most of you that are listening, if you're listening to me and you're not offended by what I teach, you're somebody who is pursuing the Word of God. You're giving yourself to this. You're trying to connect to Jesus. And so we get a chance to kind of look and see, well, okay, so, but why am I still not bearing fruit? What was Jesus' warning? Well, here was his warning. Whatever we think about, eventually, and let me say it this way, whatever we habitually think about, eventually becomes a belief of our heart.